Hey guys, it's Cash here. So I'm looking at the deck stack and gloves and boots today. These are both have one abyssal socket in them. The boots have totem placement speed. These ones actually aren't done the way they should be, but that's okay. I'll explain how they're done. So if we go here, we go to boots. I was lucky enough to get some that had fractured decks that were sorcerer boots. This is actually a guy who's following my build, and I believe he fractured them himself. I don't know if he did or if he found somebody else, but they're essence fractured boots, basically. They don't have to be this. Your best bet is getting ES, flat ES if you can. Gloves can roll ES, so these fractured 60 decks ES gloves shouldn't be too bad. I don't think you can roll them on the boots though. But anyways, let's go into Craft of Exile here. Boots, int. Actually, these won't let me grab the mod, so I'll just go strength int, deck, where is it? Dex int. Two-tone boots, doesn't really matter. So we start with boots that you buy that are fractured T1 decks. Pretend this is 55. Oops. Pretend this is 55. Doesn't. Oh, it is 55. Awesome. So now basically all you want to do is get a. You need to make them rare to be able to use a fossil on them. But we just want to use a hollowed fossil. Where is it? Hollow. And basically you can either try to annul, so you have an open suffix like this, or you can just spam them until you have an open suffix. I would recommend annulling because these fossils are quite expensive. So we lock the suffixes. Crafted mod. Suffixes cannot be changed, and then you veil the chaos orb. We got a suffix, that's perfect, that's what we want. Unveil, and we didn't hit it. So just keep in mind it's about a 1 in 4 to hit totem placement speed. You really want to hit the totem placement speed because it's so good for the build. Doesn't have a lot currently. Didn't hit again. There's 2. Oh, we got it third try. So now you got our totem placement speed. If you don't know, since prefixes are filled, we can use Eldritch currency to fix that. So you can go in, make your Searing Exarch dominant, use a Eldritch annul. Oops. Eldritch annul. Boom. We got a prefix gone. So now we can lock suffixes again or do whatever you want. Basically, you have 2 ways of doing this. You can either Eldritch Chaos. You can lock suffixes, reforge speed, lock suffixes, reforge life. It kind of depends what you want here and what you need here. So for what I did on my boots, I just actually Eldritch Chaos'd. This is probably the most expensive and kind of the dumbest thing to do. If you're going this route, realistically, you should probably do the Exalt Annul. So you you'd go on craft mana, you would exalt, and then you'd remove the mana, and then you'd annul until you get something decent that you want. But yeah, like I said, I just did the exalt slime because I didn't really care. I wasn't going through anything too crazy. So if you do something like this, you get movement speed, cool. We'd probably just craft on mana again. Oh, it's already on there right now. And then you'd exalt slime again. T3 hybrid, cool. Not too bad. Craft life, and they're done. So that's how you get these done. It's really not a hard craft at all. For the implicits, you want physical damage as extra cold. With that being said, you probably want at least the unique, if not the Pinnacle Atlas boss. And for this, you want to start with Eater of Worlds, getting that. The cheapest way of doing that is going Grand Ichors, because these are decently cheap. I think they're like, for 1 divine, you can get like 90 or 70 or something like that. But basically, until you want to use these until you hit it. I think we can just add the implicit. Yeah, that's really nice. So physical damage is extra cold. And say we hit Pinnacle Atlas boss that we want, right? So right now, I believe, no, this is grand. So T4 is grand, right? It's at 9%. What you want to do is take an exceptional ember, use one of them, So they're as close as possible as can be, right? 3 and 4. So you're currently, your Eater of Worlds is 1 lower than your Exarch, which is good because when you use Orb of Conflict, the lower modifier has a higher chance of going up depending on the tier of the other modifier. So we use this until we get, look, so we got 3. So now since it's 3 and if we use an Ember again, it's 3 and 3, that's what we want. Oh, we hit totem placements, we do. So you want to use another conflict. Every time you go up a tier like this, you want to use another exceptional Ember so you have a higher chance of raising this one. 3, 2, 3. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that really sucks. 2. You get the point. There. So now we got 1, T1. And the reason you want to do Eater first is because T1 and T2 for this physical damage is actually cold is the same thing. So it both gives 10%. Now you'd roll your totem placement speed on the Exarch. So say we hit, and you want to do this with the exceptional if you can afford it. If not, use a grand, it's fine. But basically roll that and then use a conflict, and now we're 2 and 2. So see, it's still at 10%, but you got 1 tier up on this, which gives you a little bit more. So that's the boots. Done already. Super easy to do. Let's get to the gloves. So gloves, we'll do Dex gloves. Well, actually, I believe you can do int gloves and you can still roll the int, so that's fine. Highest ES would be sort gloves. Okay, so we start with dexterity, fractured dex. Can we not? Yeah, okay. So T1 dex, fractured. Oh, we hit 60 again. Perfect. You gotta make it rare again. So we have 2 ways of doing this. It really, I guess it depends how unlucky you are. So you can go hollow, shuddering. You could just do these 2, or you could go hollow, shuddering, sanctified. And basically you're wanting to roll for T1 attack speed. Or if you need res or anything like that, you can also use that instead. The attack speed is just nice for damage, obviously. But as you can see, the... oh, I just hit it there. I mean, I just used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I hit it. I don't know the exact odds. I think it's, let's see, gloves... int base, attack speed, tier 1, and we go fossils on a 3 resonator. It's a 1 in 5. Oh, dense pristine shuddering is better, supposedly. That's good to know. Dense pristine shuddering, so try that out. Anywho. Or, oh no, that's just the cheapest. Corroded Sanctified Shuddering. Oh, but I want Hollow in here. That's the problem. Okay, so Deft Hollow Shuddering, that's your highest chance with 1 in 9. Anyways, so once you have that done, you want to lock your suffixes, and you need to hit physical as cold, because we want that cold convert. So I believe this is also like a 1 in 4. Oh, we hit T4 life. It's not horrible. Unveil. Physical is cold. Nice. Let's see if we can hit it again. Physical is cold. I think I'm just getting lucky here, but basically you got that, and then you can craft on whatever. I mean, I already got life. So you can craft on, I mean, you could craft cold damage attacks. Gives you actually a decent amount of damage, or anything you want. And then same thing goes for prefixes here. So we want to roll until we get Pinnacle Atlas boss or unique enemy is increased damage per 100 dex. This one will do the same thing. We'll roll with the grands. It'll be 5%. We will slam on a exceptional ember. And then you use the Orb of Conflict. 2. Oh, that's not what we wanted. I don't know why it's getting rid of tier 4 because it goes to tier 6, but anyways, 3, Nice. Do the same thing. Conflict. 2 again. Conflict. 2 again. 1. T1. Perfect. So now we got T1. This is the same thing. 6% will be T2 or Tier 1. And then you want to roll your Grandiker. So I initially had said that Intimidate is best, but I would put into your POB and check. Check if Intimidate is higher or if attack speed is higher. Because for me, the attack speed actually was higher. So when I put in Pinnacle Atlas Boss increased attack speed, this, sorry, T2, because that's the highest you can get is T2, was actually better. So yeah, basically craft on whatever you want, and these gloves are done. And that's it for crafting the gloves.